Welcome to this Tech Tips video for the Limb Innovations Infinite Socket TT. We'll show you how to install the flexible inner liner or fill cup as well as the textiles back inside of the infinite socket. Begin by taking your textiles and identify the bottom half. On there you'll notice a longitudinally running seam in the fabric. This will correspond with the back or posterior side of the cup. To orient your cup, you can identify the plastic housing on the bottom, which will have a medial cutout for the pin lock. Gently stretch the textiles over the plastic cup, making sure that that seam is located on the back aspect of the cup. There will also be a horizontally running seam in the material. Position this horizontally running seam approximately 1/2 inch below the proximal edge of the plastic. Once the textiles are on the cup, you can take the excess material and tuck it inside of the cup. Reposition the entire assembly back inside of the infinite socket, making sure to orient the medial aspect of the pin lock. To secure the cup to the infinite socket, reapply the 2.5 millimeter screws to the anterior, lateral, and posterior hole locations. No thread lock is needed on these screws, and the torque settings are finger tight on all 3 screws. Once this is complete, you can identify the boa closure located on the posterior of the socket, push in the knob, and rotate clockwise to tighten the tensioner. This will pull the posterior and anterior struts together, thereby narrowing the dimension of the socket. This will make it easier to stretch the textiles back over the socket. Take out the textiles that were tucked inside of the cup and identify the pockets intended to be capped on top of the medial and lateral walls. Gently take these pockets and put them over the tops of the struts only. Then you can proceed to stretch the textiles over the top of the socket. Gently work around the socket and carefully maneuver over hardware and screws and the cables. You can slowly work out the wrinkles and make sure that the textiles are applied smoothly over the entire socket. Once this is complete, you will have finished installing the fill cup and textiles back inside of the infinite socket.